Right now, you are taking a live look here in Carlsbad. This is at a flooded golf center. This major storm is hitting San Diego County with heavy rainfall right now. So yes, it's still dark, but you can see this whole area filled with water. So as our photographer zooms in there, it looks like maybe one of the it looks like possibly a post or something at the golf center, but you can see how high up that water has come. So this is a live look for you now. As we get more daylight, we'll get a better sense of the amount of water that's taken over parts of San Diego. Then all of this comes as California is right now under a state of emergency after this major storm has now left devastation across our state. So you see in the Bay Area there, strong winds knocked down power poles and trees, ripping off a roof in San Francisco, and floods, mudslides damaging parts of Los Angeles.
Homes now damaged by mudslides in Studio City, Baldwin Hills, Beverly Glen, and Sherman Oaks. And in Santa Barbara, heavy rain caused massive flooding at the Botanic Gardens in Mission Creek. Video showing residents wading through floodwaters in Santa Barbara and trees blocking roads after winds knocked them down. Glad you're with us here at 6 a.m. on this Tuesday. I'm Eric Connors.
And I'm Netta Irampour. All of this damage comes as the National Weather Service has a flood watch this morning until 10 a.m. for several parts of our county. We have team coverage hoping to keep all of you safe. CBS 8's Regina Yorita is live in South Crest, where many fear of more damage from flooding after they suffered a lot of it from 2 weeks ago. CBS 8's Alex Lai in North County now, where the rain has prompted 2 major roads closed and now a golf course is flooded.
First, though, meteorologist Evan Ronnie tracking the latest conditions of this storm. A slow mover.
Slow mover. You might remember just 24 hours ago, we were talking about how most of us were dry. Now most of us are wet. 1 to 2 inches falling across San Diego County just within the last about 12 hours, mostly, especially if you're south of Del Mar. You've seen that rain pick up yesterday evening and now into this morning. We also yesterday were bringing you totals from the LA area that were around 9 inches. We thought that was incredible. Bel Air is now at 12 inches in the LA area. Beverly Hills at 8 inches. So it just goes to show that the LA area, Orange County area has been hit disproportionately hard compared to San Diego County. San Diego County only 1 to 2 inches that we have already seen. Another 1 to 2 inches in the forecast. Things have lessened a bit in intensity, a little less of the yellow and darker green tones, but we still have more of those scattered, moderate to heavy showers that are going to be building onshore. We also, by the afternoon, have a good opportunity for some thunderstorms. So widespread rain continues today, thunderstorms by the afternoon, and then as we get into Wednesday and Thursday, we'll see on-off activity persist. All in all, again, we're still looking at an additional 1 to 2 inches of rain across most of San Diego County, along with cooler temperatures and plenty of those westerly winds. And with this new storm now hitting San Diego, many in the South Crest area now fear of more damage from flooding. That was just a couple weeks ago that they're still dealing with the damage from. CBS 8's Regina Yorita live in South Crest this morning with more. Regina?
Yeah, Evan, good morning. And look, that's why all eyes are on this flood channel right behind me. This is the one that flooded just 2 weeks ago, and city crews were out here last week cleaning up all that debris, all that wildlife that was growing there. But still, residents are concerned that it can clog up again and it'll flood their homes.
It's really important that affected community members go to one of the assistance centers, like the Mountain View Assistance Center, that will reopen after the rains.
And that is Andrea Guerrero, the executive director of Alliance San Diego. She's been helping residents who are still dealing with the aftermath of the January rainstorm that happened 2 weeks ago. So many say they're still waiting for the city's help, especially because they've been dealing with contamination issues. And now, as we're in the middle of another rainstorm, they're concerned that they could be dealing with another round of flash floods. Now, we did reach out to the city about recent efforts. They say they've been conducting outreach, cleaning flood channels, providing hotel vouchers, housing assistance, emergency food needs. They also have city crews on the ground in the affected areas. But CBS 8 specifically asked about the concerns of residents. A spokesperson tells us since the January 22nd storm, city staff and the community emergency response teams have done daily canvassing in affected areas. So back out here, rain is coming down. It's been coming down for the past 2 hours. So pretty steady rain here. But still, we haven't seen a band of heavy rain. But again, as Evan mentioned, condition. It could be intensifying as the day progresses. We could be seeing the brunt of it here in this area. So roads are slick and they're wet here, but I want to continue our team coverage and send it over to Alex Lai, who's in North County, where rain over there has prompted road closures. Alex, what's been going on in that area?
Thanks, Regina, and good morning. That's right. The rain coming down right now and all overnight has caused road closures and also flooding. I want you to take a look over here to my right. This is the Carlsbad Golf Center. It is completely flooded here. It has completely flooded. This is all water. Flooding here in North County has also caused 2 major road closures this morning that could impact your morning commute. Take a look at this video we shot driving past State Route 78 and the El Camino Real on-ramp, all blocked off. As you can see, this is one of the major road closures this morning, and this is an area that's been closed before. Nearly a year ago, a storm caused a sinkhole on State Route 78 that closed part of the freeway down for days. The other major road closure right now is the northbound 5 and Palomar Airport Road on-ramp. This on-ramp is prone to flooding, so commuters have likely seen this before. Both closures this morning are from flooding. California Highway Patrol says they don't know how long they will be closed. And California Highway Patrol also has reported a sinkhole in the center lane of the 78 west of College. So if you are taking any of these routes for your morning commute to work, to school, wherever you may be going, make sure to plan ahead, find an alternate route now that they are closed. And as you can see, all of this rain here is going to cause some pretty dangerous road conditions, so make sure to be safe while you're driving this morning. I'll pass it back to you in the studio.
Alex, thank you. Al, also this morning here, San Diego Police Department has closed some roads in the city of San Diego here. Here's the updated list as of 10:30 p.m. last night. Looks like there are 3 road closures in mid-city here to tell you about. 1 closure in the southeast area, 2 in the western part of the city. For a full list of all these closures, you can head to cbs8.com. There's starting to be a lot of these, so we're compiling the list on our website so you can take a closer look, because it may impact your commute here this morning. A reminder that county officials are urging you not to drive unless you have to. Maybe today's the day to work from home if your company allows you to do that. Never drive in flooded areas because you risk getting stuck in your car and getting trapped. If you have to drive while it's raining, here's some more tips for you. Turn your headlights on if it's actively raining. Do not slam on the brakes if you start to hydroplane a bit. Simply let off the gas, keep the car straight, and you should be okay. Before leaving, make sure tires have proper tread. And of course, slow down. Leave more room between you and the other cars.
And remember, you can keep up with the latest weather conditions and alerts when you're on the go by downloading the free CBS 8 app. You'll find it at Google Play or the Apple App Store. Show us the weather or any damage near where you are, if it's safe to do so only. Share photos and videos through the CBS 8 app. You'll see the Near Me section, and then just click Share with Us. And now take a look at your screens here. Several parts of our county seeing wet roads, heavy rainfall as the storm is pounding San Diego right now. The first video there on eastbound 78 in San Marcos, top left. Then there's Kearny Mesa here. You see the wet roads and it's ponding in low-lying areas. Bottom left, La Mesa, where the city's urging residents to avoid unnecessary driving. Also, let's take you there to National City on the bottom right. Many residents still reeling from the floods from 2 weeks ago. We know South San Diego got hit really hard on January 22nd. Checking in with Evan here this morning. The rainfall rates, Evan, at this point, are they pretty strong right now?
Not really. This morning has been probably our most fruitful time of wet weather, where things are coming down maybe at 1/4 of an inch up to 1/2 an inch in some cases, but that's still just a fraction of what we saw a couple weeks ago. So we kind of continue to reiterate that the storm that we saw 2 weeks ago was a 1 in 100 year.
Yeah.
Some call it a 1 in 1,000 year storm. It doesn't really matter what you decide to do with it. Regardless, it's not a 1 in
2 week
1 week
storm,
or
2 week storm.
Exactly.
Yeah.
This is what we see there on satellite radar imagery, where things have been coming down with pretty decent intensity over the last 12 hours or so. You might remember yesterday afternoon, a lot of viewers had said, we haven't seen our rain come down yet. Well, now you have. Now it's wet out there. Some spots are dry, meaning that we're not seeing that rain fall as we speak, but the roads are wet out there. So play it safe as you drive. practice defensive driving. Temperatures are in the upper 50s for the most part, otherwise low 50s for now, moving toward the upper 50s. Good opportunity by the afternoon for some thunderstorms to jump into the forecast, and that's going to be coming at about a 70 to 90% chance. So more sporadic scattered activity going into that afternoon and evening time frame. We now have a winter weather advisory over our local mountaintops that's going to give us a good opportunity for some snow. So Palomar Mountain, Mount Laguna, with Mount Laguna being favored for the heavier accumulations. When we talk about heavier accumulations over our local mountaintops, we still do not have the highest mountain peaks, and that means that our snow is likely going to come under a foot, closer to half a foot or so, 6 inches possible. We have seen our flood watch upgraded to a flood advisory by the National Weather Service from the coastline through your inland valleys. That's this lighter green tone that is now on your screen. So today, rain with some thunder and lightning by the afternoon, scattered on-off showers Wednesday and Thursday. Friday is a big question mark. There's a chance that we see some of that activity lingering into early Friday. Otherwise, though, we'll be moving toward drier conditions as the day progresses. Saturday looks to be a good day for us to head back to those drier conditions, but temperatures still staying on the cooler side of average. And what do you know, when we look at these 5 different cities across the county, things are coming down. In some cases very light, other cases a bit more moderate. Really is dependent on where you are. Temperatures mostly in the 40s and low 50s out there. Let's check in on traffic. We have this live camera out at Oceanside Boulevard, southbound 5. This is a spot that we've been checking in on because Oceanside has picked up on already 2.7 inches of rain. So there's a lot already on the ground in the Oceanside area. Carlsbad area, very, very wet. Drive safe out there. Make sure to reduce your speeds. Road weather index showing that there already are a handful of crashes and that the roads, that green color on your screen, are very wet. Let's take a look at your border wait times. It's 10-minute. That's it. 10-minute wait at the San Ysidro Port of Entry. Otay Mesa Port of Entry going to take you about 15 minutes in total. I'll send things back to you.
Following a breaking story here, we have just learned country music star Toby Keith has died. It's according to an announcement posted on his social media accounts as well as his website. According to those statements, Keith died last night, surrounded by his family.
The singer was diagnosed with stomach cancer in 2021. For some 2 decades, Toby Keith's music entertained country music fans worldwide, including U.S. troops serving overseas. He performed for them many times. He was just 62 years old. Of course, singing those big hits like Should Have Been a Cowboy, Red Solo Cup. I've heard that song over and over again.
Country music legend we lost here.
Big impact in the music world. Coming up here, a closer look into the widespread catastrophic damage left across Los Angeles County from this storm that we're now dealing with.
Yeah, several people stranded across the state as well. We'll tell you what happened that led to dozens of water rescues. Stay with us. We'll be right back.